Alright, me and Ronnie's out here today at Old Ford. This road's been here for, well, since I say the 1700s, 1780s. So, but yeah, we thought we'd try the creek here to see what was going on. We found a couple little things, nothing good yet. Of course, we just have got here. And Ronnie, he's got his pin pointer waterproofed. Looks a little manly pink glove he's got going on there. So I just took mine and wrapped it up in electrical tape. So of course I think it was last year I went creek hunting, and of course I just dipped it down in the water a little bit too long and it got wet, and I had to take it apart and dry it out, and I fixed it, but I couldn't get the rubber button back in it, so I had to wrap it up with duct tape, well, electrical tape anyway. And so I went ahead and finished it up today just to try to help it out, but I've got to get a new one anyway, so I was gonna, if it ruins it, it ruins it. If it don't, it don't. So, but it's working great so far. I've had it under the water quite a bit, and of course I'm using this new camera again. It's supposed to be waterproof, and it's one reason I turned it on. We're fixing to see how waterproof it is. I mean, I'd rather do it now while it's brand new as I had to wait till the warranty runs out. We'll see what Ronnie's got going on here. Let the water clear up.
Something's down there. Might just be a piece of fencing giving me a good.
But that was it. It's been in the water for the first time, so I'm gonna get it out, and hopefully it didn't mess it up. I'll find out. It's working so far. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here and hopefully we'll be back with something good. Alright, I'm back. We've walked a little ways down the creek, found a couple of things, but nothing any good. Ronnie found these old scissors, and he threw them at me. Said he didn't think they were all there, but I'm hoping they're surgical utensils for Civil War.
I figured they was used for smoking dope, but you know, hey, what
yeah.
do I know? Not that I would know anything about this thing.
Yeah, not that you would know anything about that. So, if anybody's got any idea, just let me know. Of course, at first glimpse you would think they were broke, but I think they were made that way. It's got
I didn't think they were all there.
Got a little piece coming down right there. So, if anybody's got any ideas, just let me know. And then that's about the best thing I think we found. So anyway, I was looking at these rocks. We was walking along, and it's kind of funny how they lined up the way they are. I guess they done it for erosion. I don't know how long ago, but it took a lot of work because there's some big rocks in there. I'll set the AT Pro next to it where you can get reference of how big they are. I almost dropped my earphones in the water. That's the only thing that's not waterproof is my earphone. Watch a big snake come falling out of this limb. Well, there went my earphones. But you can see, I mean, it's as tall as the AT Pro is. And then all of them's pretty much the same size. Of course, you've got a couple right here stacked on top of each other. Kind of neat. Yeah, the creek's a little dry right now. There it goes. I think it meant to zoom in for some reason. Big tile, front of the road. It goes a pretty good ways through there. There's an old church down there that's been there since the 1700s. And I don't know if we'll make it that far or not. We may go to another spot. Well, we know there was a Civil War fort. But yeah, I just wanted to show you them rocks. I thought that's kind of neat. But anyway, I'll get off here and hopefully we'll be back with something good. Alright, I was walking along and of course I found a little hole that had a bunch of iron in it. Universal joints. Looked like a little piece of horseshoe and a couple of other metal pieces. But then I got to looking down and walked right past it. It's a pair of scissors, looks like. Get them out. It's kind of neat. I doubt if they were made yesterday. They've been around a while. I'll go ahead and keep them. They'll make a good display. So maybe they'll go with that little thing Ronnie found. Alright, I'll get off here. Alright, me and Ronnie's back. We went to a different place. Of course, there was a ford up on that hill, and of course this creek's rolling a little bit better than that last one, and then it clears out quite a bit. I've got I'm gonna pinpoint it real quick before I go under with it. Yeah, that's it. It's either a sinker or a look like maybe a pistol bullet. I'll get down, take you off in the water, see if you can see what it is. Right there it is. You can hear me from down there. I don't know if you can hear me from down there. I gotta get the little tool out, which is called a pocket knife. Try to hold the camera. I'm sorry about all the shaking, but it's kind of hard to do this. Let's go back down here and see if we can get this together. Got a rock right next to it. I'm gonna try to get them rocks out. I don't want them, if it is a bullet, I don't want to mess it up too bad. Shit. Well, I'll be back in a minute. I don't want to run the battery down. We'll get one last look at it. I got it, whatever it is. It is a shot pistol bullet. Of course, it is kind of tore up by a knife now. It was stuck off in that crack pretty good. So, well, I'll get off here and hopefully we'll be back with something good. Alright, I'm back. I was just gonna film a little bit. That's Ronnie. He's found something lead. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sinker or what. But there's the trestles you can see up there. We're gonna make our way up that way until the cops come and get us. Looks like a pretty good creek anyway. I'm kind of working the sides just to see if anything's rolled off. But I'll get off here. Hopefully we'll be back. Alright, I'm back with today's finds. Me and a buddy of mine, Ronnie, the co-worker, we went out to the creeks today. We hit two spots. One was an old Ford. Of course, it was a lot cooler in the creeks than it was out in the field, so we didn't have a killer day, but we did come back with a few finds. And of course, he'd found this and he threw it at me. Thought it was a pair of scissors, missing half of it, but it's a pair of pliers. I'm not for sure if it's Civil War period or not. Of course, where he found it at, I was finding some camp lead and stuff, and I found these old scissors at the same spot. So I hadn't looked them up yet to see if it's surgical tools. But if anybody knows, it's got that piece on the side of it here. If anybody's got any ideas, just please leave a comment. It's kind of neat anyway. You can tell it looks like needle nose pliers or something on the end. It may be some kind of deal for fishing or something. Take the hook out of their mouth. But anyway, but them are an old pair of scissors, and ended up with a brass ring. It ring up pretty good. And there's a camp lead that I found at that one spot. And we went to one spot, and I did find about a 36 caliber shot bullet. It's tore all to pieces where I had to get out of the crack, but it had been shot. And then the same place found this. It's a brass piece. Looks like, well, pewter and brass. It looks like the brass is like soldered to the pewter piece. I'm really not for sure what that is. Found this pewter piece. It's threaded on the inside. It's broke off something. I'm really not for sure what it is. There's another big piece of camp lead. Found this big iron bolt. Looks like, I don't know what. A few shotgun shells. Of course, I thought they were buttons at first, but they wasn't. So, but anyway, I don't know how good that's zooming in. I'm still trying to get used to this camera. Found a penny. But anyway, I guess the best find was either, well, the scissors or the whatever them things are, or the buckle. So it was still a pretty good day. It was nice to get out. Hadn't been out in a while. So, but anyway, that was today's finds, and thanks for watching. Happy hunting.